Well, hello all you wonderful people. We had a whopper of a storm last night. I forgot how violent thunderstorms can be in the south. I mean, I was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia, so we lived through a lot of those there, but man, it was crazy. And back to the pond. I haven't videoed any fishing here. I have caught fish. My granddaughter's caught fish, but they are very stunted and very thin. So this pond needs a major workover, obviously. I'm kind of curious to see how much water is in the boat. I will say that the host having this boat has made all the difference in the world, because we're able to fish, we're having some fun. It's not too bad. And I got way overconfident yesterday, and I stepped down right there, and guess where I ended up? Right in that water. Luckily I didn't get hurt too bad. I got a scratch on my arm, but it's not bad. But I'm going to fly rod this morning. I have thrown, let's see, I've thrown fluke, I've thrown Ned rig, I have thrown wacky worm, I've thrown my little gulp jigs, I've thrown spinnerbait, I've thrown a frog. I've thrown a lot of stuff. The two things that have consistently caught fish have been the little 2-inch gulp and my fly rod. I've caught a couple on the Ned rig, and other than that, it's been a hit or miss. Nothing on spinnerbait, nothing on any other topwater. I had some blow-ups on topwater, but nothing else. And really, the biggest bass I've caught so far has been about 12 inches. You know what though? It's vacation. It's been fun. I cleared this pathway out to the main lake, and the lake got an infusion of fresh water last night. I mean, probably a couple inches. So hopefully the fish will be active this morning. I can't imagine they won't be. It's overcast, which is nice. It's been very hot and sunny, but it's Georgia, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So come on with me. Let's see what I catch. The joys of a boat. I've got to bail this sucker out. Figured I'd have to. It poured last night. I'm gonna be a few minutes here. But I will say, fishing out of this boat has told me that I want a boat. I do want a boat. It's been a lot of fun. All right guys, I'm gonna keep on bailing here, and then I'll get to fishing. Well, I've got most of the water out now, so I figure it's time to throw a popper. And there are frogs everywhere, so no surprise that a small popper has by far been the best bait. Oh, well, that was unexpected. I was getting ready to turn the camera off. Something came up and just ate it. Little bluegill. All right. Man, he ate that thing. And some lily pads. Imagine that. Maybe I'm fishing this too fast. These things are slimy. All right, big boy. Well, this first fish of the day. They're pretty, but man, they're stunted. They are stunted and very thin. That was easy enough. All right, buddy. Thanks for getting the skunk off the boat. Let you go. And I did not bring my towel again. God, I always forget towels. It drives me crazy. Oh, well, that was a sneaky hit. Just came up and sucked it in. Another bluegill. That's a little more respectable, I suppose. Very timid bites though. It's interesting. Look how big his eyes are. That's how stunted these fish are. This fish should probably be another 2 or 3 inches long. It's only, look how big that eye is. All right, buddy. Thank you. Sorry you're living in such a barren place. My biggest challenge in a pond where it looks like anywhere could hold a fish is trying to find where the fish are actually holding. Oh, there's one. That's a little bass. All right, buddy. All right, now, again, you're going to see, look how big his eyes are and how small his body is. Really stunted. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that was a violent hit. Well, I was fishing all along the bank. Maybe they're out here on these little floating lily pad islands right now. Oh, that was a good hit. Another hit. Probably bluegill. There a little bit. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me go to these 2-inch gulp. Just see what happens with one of those. I'll go around the pond with that. And if that doesn't work, I'll try something different. All right, switch out here. All right, little 2-ounce chartreuse, or 2-ounce, lordy. A 2-inch chartreuse gulp. Let's see what that does. Didn't do a whole lot on the fly rod this morning. I'm really surprised, although I've been fishing this pond now for 3 or 4 days, so fish aren't stupid. I'm gonna go to a 2.5-inch Kitech. I've been getting a lot of tails snatched by bluegill, so I thought, you know what, why not try my old friend the Kitech. This water, though it is black, is not, I mean, it's actually pretty dang clear. Surprisingly clear. So I just black from all the sediment that, or I guess all the tannins in the water, but it's surprisingly clear. Well, there you go. An ambulance brought him out. What's a little fella? Oh. All right. Man. Now look at this guy. He's probably, what, an 8-inch bass? Look how big his eyes are. I just tells you that should be at least a 12 or a 14-inch bass. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's got a huge eye for such a little fish. Just very stunted. Sorry, buddy. Not a real minnow. Yep. That's all part of it, I reckon. Oh, I was literally just trying to get my bait undone, and this guy comes up. Jeez on Pete. That's hilarious. Again, big eyes. That's always the sign of a stunted fish, is really big eyes and a small body. All right, dude. Well, 2 fish in a row. Boom, boom. You know, I bet you that bass followed the other bass in because he had caught that, or had that Kitech. And when it hit the water, he hit. Oh, there's one. I put on a white. That's a little better. Nothing great, but a little better. Let's ski him on in here. There you go. Tried a white Kitech, or a white gulp this time. Just, well, shoot. Oh my goodness. Look how big this guy's eyes are. They're huge. This should probably be a good 15-inch fish. I mean, that's a huge, it's a pretty bass. Look how big his tail is. Look how big his eyes are for that little body. All right, buddy. I'm saying the same thing, I know, but these little guys are starving. Yeah, the soothing sounds of city life. Gee, Merry Christmas. Just like back home. Good gosh. Between the construction crews and the ambulances and the fire trucks, whew, not a peaceful setting. Well, let's throw this white one down that side. I threw chartreuse and I threw Kitex. Let me throw the white one over there. Let me just get over there now. Oh, shoot, that was a fish. Dang it. There we go. Like I said, another whopper. Oh. Right. Don't go under, don't go under. Yeah. Again, big eyes, small body, stunted fish, but they're still fun to catch. He swiped at it there just a minute ago. Well, the last cast, and put it right back there, and there he was. Yes, I had visions of Georgia giants, but not Georgia giants. Georgia stunted bass. Well, one thing's for sure, I would need a more comfortable seat than this. This is not much more than a hard plastic seat with a very crappy cushion. My kayak seat's more comfortable than this thing is. One thing that is definitely different with this than the kayak is I can fish all different directions, which is actually quite nice. You know, my kayak, I've got to turn my kayak to fish like this way, then I've got to turn it to fish that way, and here I just turn the seat, so that's very nice. Like I said, if nothing else, I've learned that I definitely want a boat. Let's try the stupid tube. I put on this color just because it's water's so dark. Only got a couple on this, but you know, it's worth a try. And around all this crap, you got to fish something, either the fluke or this, I guess, or maybe a frog on top, or a buzz bait. Well, even a buzz bait's hard to fish here. Oh, that's a fish. Come on, Bubby. Got me in the lily pads. Oh, Lord. He got off. Daggone it. Took me right in those lily pads. Well, that's interesting. I tell you, this stupid tube is pretty awesome on these lily pads. It's mostly weedless. I mean, I'm still hooking the stems some. I don't hook the stems. I guess I catch the stems with the head. But I can throw this thing like this and then just walk it across and then literally drop right off the edge. And you can see it, you can't see it, but it actually curves back under the lily pads as it drops. It's pretty cool bait. I haven't, you know, I think I've caught 2 or 3 on it. But I think it's mostly because this pond has just got a lot of small bass. But for something like this, throw it on top and just kind of get it right through there and then let it drop. It's pretty cool. Well, can't tell what this is going to look like because that's on my hat, but I'm gonna wrap this one up. I caught a few small ones, but that's about all I've caught all the time I've been here. So caught some fish, which is always good. It's starting to get hot. It's probably about 10 o'clock, I'm guessing. So not a bad time to get off the water. I'll get back out this evening, see if I can do any better. I just haven't filmed very much because everything I've caught is what you saw today. Just a lot of stunted bass and some pretty skinny bluegill. So thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I appreciate all your support, and I will catch you in the next video. Well, all right. Bluegill splashed it. Oh, just came up on the bottom of it and sucked it in. There you go. Alrighty, there's a fish in the boat. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. That's a little nicer bluegill for this pond anyway. I mean, I guarantee you in a different pond these things would probably be 8 inches long. I mean, even their eyes, you can tell how big his eyes are. All right, buddy. Well, you know what? They live where they live. That's all they can do. I said I kind of figured this spider would bring a lot of strikes. That popper makes a big plop when it hits the water. This is more of a natural fall. It's not near as ploppy. Oh, there's one on there again. They're very subtle. They don't hit it hard sometimes. It just kind of, they just come up under it and suck it in. Yep, I knew that was a quick hitter. That was a quick hitter. Another pretty one. And these are pretty bluegill. They're just very stunted. All right, buddy. I'll say thank you. Pretty guy. And he's gone. All right, let's keep fishing. There's one. Trying to paddle and steer and everything, and there he is. Lord, where'd he go? There he is. Sheesh. Oh man, bright orange color, real pretty. Lord. Pretty brim. Look how bright orange his underbelly is. Black bluegill. Man, nice. That's some nasty water. It's like fishing in a swamp. Yep. Just a very subtle, this comes up underneath and then dip. Very subtle bites. All right, baby. Thank you, bud. Oh. It's hard to switch fly momentum in midair. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, he got off. Just a little bluegill. All right, now for the stupid tube. One interesting thing about fishing a pond this small is I can go around it 2 or 3 times with different lures. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is. It's funny, this boat has a lower weight capacity than my kayak. It says 3 persons or 425 pounds. My kayak is rated for 500 pounds. 3 persons. Whew. Those aren't 3 Americans. Maybe 3 kids. Lord, that's not much weight. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm sure I look lovely. I can't tell without my glasses on, but not that you come here for my good looks. I hope not anyway. But anyway, it's been a vacation that was fun. Not what I expected, not what I envisioned, but we made lemonade out of lemons and raked some lily pads and got some stuff cleared out, and we're able to come out and fish on this pond. It's not a lake, it's definitely a pond. And my granddaughter caught fish. So it's all in all, it was a very fun vacation. So that's what we're here for. I may or may not video tomorrow. I've only done one other video simply because this has just been a real, I mean, I catch bigger fish at home, definitely, and I really was hoping for Georgia Giants. It just didn't happen. But if you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. This is what I do. I do love doing it, and I hope you enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.